It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Hey, welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's a Thursday morning. We're live, large, and in charge, bringing all the feel good along with Russell Peters, ladies and gentlemen.
Why would you make an Arab noise like that?
No, what do you mean? It's a
This is
unilation.
our South African unilation.
Oh, sorry. Is that what it is? Huh?
You must feel like a king now.
Yeah. Do you feel like a king? No?
No, I don't feel like a king at all.
Listen.
I feel like I'm sitting on the throne. But,
I was scrolling through your Instagram feed, and you've got some very cool pictures with some amazing people that you've met along the way.
I was lucky. I've been lucky in my life.
Quincy Jones is one of them. They're amazing.
And listen, it looks like I hung out with Quincy Jones in that picture. He was coming out of the bathroom, and I was in the lobby of the hotel, and I go, Mr. Jones, I don't mean to be intrusive, but if it's okay, would you take a picture?
Oh, right.
Yeah, come on, man, let's do it. Click, and then that was it. That was our interaction. It wasn't like, I hung out with Quincy Jones all night.
But I guess because you're Russell Peters, in my mind, you guys.
I know. I mean, I could dispel the myth behind every picture you saw.
But if you look through like your timeline of the past 30 years, what you do is absolutely amazing and it's cool. But have there been moments for you where you go back and you go, man, that was cool?
There's a lot of them. There's so many of them. I mean, I'm friends with every rapper that I ever grew up listening to.
Wow.
Like, and I grew up in the good era when it was real and when it was new and it was all. And I had posters of all these dudes on my wall. And now, like, these guys call me up like, yo, I'm coming to LA. You want to hang out? I'm like, okay. Wow. And I play it cool when I'm hanging out with like Raekwon from Wu-Tang Clan. Will come, yo, you home guard? I'm coming by. And I'm like, okay.
Have you
And
still
then he gets in my, hey, what's up, Ray? You good? Everything in my head. I'm like, that's Raekwon right there.
Have you still kept their posters, or do you have to take them down every time they visit your house?
No, now I'm in a new house. It's okay. But,
It's okay. It's not.
but they give me like really cool things, and I put them all over the house. So
Yeah.
you know.
Okay,
That's
so
amazing.
Let's talk about your tour for a bit. So 29 cities, 20 countries. What has the feedback been like? Do you get a lot of feedback from people when you go and do tours, or do you just keep it going and no real feedback sessions?
No, I mean, this tour people have been really good. Like, they've really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So all the feedback I've received on this tour has been great. You know, there's other tours that are like, man, I didn't like it. I didn't like this. I didn't like that. But this one's been pretty consistent, so I'm really happy with that.
Yeah. And when it came to building up the material,
It just comes.
Really?
It literally
Does it
just happens. What I'll do is I'll go and book like a club date.
Okay.
And it'll be like 8 shows for the weekend. And I'll start on the Thursday night early show with nothing.
No.
And by Sunday night on the late show, I'll have at least 6 minutes of stuff that I know I'm going to keep.
Wow.
But that's, and that's 8 hours worth of me just whittling stuff down. And even that 6 minutes may change into 3.
Yeah.
Or it may multiply into 12. You don't know what's going to happen with it.
So I'm gonna try and tap into like your mind a little because that for me is just like genius.
I don't want you to hurt
Please,
yourself.
I've always wanted.
Have you been practicing
Listen,
this since
is
last
there-
night?
No, I haven't. But I mean,
Is
like,
there a trauma counselor here for him?
We usually have some experts running around here. all
Says
over.
Princess can administer CPR. But like when you walk on stage, so there's nothing, right?
Yeah.
What are the things that you look out for that kind of
I
spark?
look for. Well, that's the thing. You got to be aware. You got to be alert, and you got to be in the room. And that's no matter when I'm on stage. I'm almost like that. I never ever phone it in. It's never like, hey, good evening. Here's my act. Here you go. Did you like it? Thanks. Good night.
Yeah.
I have to, and you know that when you come to the show because I have my act, but I still talk to the crowd, and I still make it fit what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I don't know what people are going to say.
Yeah, until
there
you're
was a
there.
guy in the audience a couple of weeks ago, and it was like right after Easter, and it's LA, so there's a lot of Mexican people there, and they love the name Jesus, but they pronounce it Jesus.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, what's your name? He goes, Jesus. I go, it was a rough weekend for you last weekend. And then I said, how old are you? He goes, 33. I go, be careful, bad year for you.
Man. Okay,
man.
so you're great at doing impressions. How about you give us your best South African accent?
You have to pick which South African you're talking to because there is
very-
not one
very-
South
very
African accent.
obligation-
That has to be very racially divided. That accent.
Okay, give us your best Afrikaans South African impression.
It's terrible. They never say nice things.
No,
I mean,
but apparently they oh, wow.
get out of here with that 3 corner coolie cookie. That's what I've heard. That's all I've ever heard.
Give us a Zulu one. You spent a lot of time with the
Be more
Zulus.
specific because you've hung out in KZN quite a bit.
I
So
have.
a Zulu
KZN.
taxi driver
KZN.
in Midtown.
No, hold on, I have to picture this
Durban.
now.
Okay.
No, I can't do it right now. I have to go back there.
Yeah.
You know what I end up doing all the time now is I end up doing Nelson Mandela whenever I'm talking to my friends.
I would love to hear your Mandela
I'm always
story.
like, because one of my security guys, Stranger, that's his name.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, Stranger danger, we need you today to help the people. secure my security.
This is incredible.
That is pretty.
I
That's
actually
amazing.
looked
That's
at your
amazing.
lips now to make sure that the sound is not coming through from any one of the
elsewhere.
speakers here. That is so insane.
I feel like I'm really fanning out right now, but I need you to do the Kwai Long with the ball when you.
Which one?
The one where you're like, where
I
the
wanna
guys
hear
are,
you do it,
where the
actually.
guys are playing football, man, and he's like,
Oh, the soccer one?
Yeah, the soccer one.
I
Like
can't
that is
remember
one of
that.
my best of like years and years
That
ago.
is from 13 years ago.
Oh, take us back. It's Throwback
But
Thursday.
I can't, honestly, once I recorded it,
Yeah?
I forget it. So I actually need people to tell me the jokes, and I go, hey, that's really good, who did that?
So it's like the guy explaining to the rest of the team how to play soccer. And he's like, when you see the Kwai Long.
When you see the ball, I remember like little bits, but I can't. Like if you did it, then I could do it back. You know what I mean?
works, man. That's
Well,
amazing.
yeah,
When
You're
you,
still here
when
with
you
us, right?
don't see the ball, you don't run. Speaking of which, there's a really good Chinese restaurant down the road here. Did you know that?
Yeah, I've
And there was a
I've had
nightclub
this.
right above it. I don't know if that's still
Have
there.
you been there too?
Yeah, yeah. I spent a lot of time here,
Hop
dude.
these nightclubs, eh?
I've been all over the city.
Goodness,
It's Russell Peters. You can catch the show Grand West Arena. That's happening in Cape Town on the 17th, the 19th of May at Sun Arena, Times Square in Pretoria, and of course the Globe at Suncoast in Durban. That's on the 21st of May. Tickets on Compute Tickets. You don't want to miss this, guys.
I don't want to miss it.
Russell, take us to the news in your Madiba accent with Zoe
waiting on
reading the
standby.
headlines for us on the
And
camera.
now coming up is the news with the beautiful Zoe. I don't know, I ended up doing German.
That was German.
And then we will go to the news with Zoe.